Welcome to Midnight Murmurs. Before watching, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel.
It starts at exactly 3:37 in the morning. Every single night. It's never a scream or a moan or even a whisper. No, it's laughter. Cruel, cold, mocking laughter. And it echoes from the guest room at the very end of the hall. This is a room that has been locked shut since my grandfather built this house way back in 1948. At first, I tried to rationalize it. I told myself it was just the pipes groaning, or maybe the old floorboards settling. But pipes don't sound like two people sharing a private, malicious joke at your expense. Floorboards don't sound like high-pitched, almost childish glee, immediately followed by a deep, wet chuckle that seems to vibrate through your bones. I tried everything to block it out. I jammed earplugs in so deep they hurt. I piled heavy blankets against the crack under my bedroom door. I even dragged my mattress out to the living room, hoping the distance would muffle it. But nothing worked. The sound was pervasive. It felt less like a noise traveling through the air, and more like a vibration originating inside my own skull. Over the weeks, it got worse. The volume increased, but more than that, it became personal. It felt like they were laughing at me, like they were waiting for me, specifically to break. Last night was the worst it's ever been. It sounded like they were pressed right up against the other side of that guest room door. Their breaths audible between gasps of sadistic amusement. I could feel the sheer hatred in the sound. I found myself unable to breathe, my chest tight with a terror I couldn't explain. I knew, rationally, that the door was locked. The key had been hidden away in the attic, a secret place only my father knew, and now only me. So, as soon as the sun came up, I went up to the attic. The air was thick with dust and memory. The iron key was exactly where it was supposed to be, tucked inside an old cedar chest, coated in a thick blanket of dust. It felt heavy in my palm, and bizarrely, it was both cold and warm at the same time. I carried it in my pocket all day, the weight of it a constant, horrible promise of what was to come. Tonight, I'm done. I am finished. I can't live through another night listening to the punchline of a joke I'm not allowed to hear. So here I stand in the hallway. My phone says 3:35 a.m. The silence before the sound is thick, oppressive, almost a physical weight. There it is. The first sound, a small, dry giggle like a child trying to suppress their amusement. It's immediately followed by the guttural, chesty roar of the second voice. My hands are shaken so badly I can barely hold the key straight. It scrapes horribly against the brass lock, a screeching sound that feels louder than the laughter itself. With a final, agonizing turn, the key clicks. The bolt slides back. The door is ready to open. My heart is a trapped bird, trying to batter its way out of my rib cage. I pause for just a second, my hand on the cold doorknob. The laughter is still going, rolling over me like a wave of pure, unadulterated spite. With a deep breath I know I won't be able to hold, I push the door open. Silence. Instant and absolute. The kind of silence that is so profound, it screams. The room is dark, dusty, and completely empty. There is nothing here but shadows and the smell of stale, trapped air. No hidden figures, no open windows, nothing that could possibly make that noise. I take a hesitant step across the threshold, my eyes darting into every corner, desperately confirming the emptiness. The relief is immense, staggering. It was all in my head. Just an echo. Just old house noises. Just my imagination finally snapping under the strain. It was all a figment of my paranoia. I stand in the center of the room, inhaling the musty air, feeling the tension finally drain from my shoulders. I'm ready to turn back, relock this cursed door, and finally get a full night's sleep. As I turn my head, my eyes meet the open door frame, the familiar hallway just beyond it. I raise my hand to push the heavy wooden door shut, and then it resumes. The sound, the exact same two laughs, the high-pitched piercing giggle, and the deep, wet chuckle. But they are not in the hallway I just left, or in the empty room I am now standing in. They are right behind my head, closer than breathing. And this time, I can finally understand the joke they're telling. It's about me.